Hey everyone, and welcome back. JPCowFace here. I hope you're doing good today. We are back with episode 17 of Let's Play Civilization 6, playing as the English Empire on Deity. And we are really getting close to our end game here. We are currently still at war with the Persians, our neighbours. We have taken 2 of their cities, and we are on track to take another 2. I think that's probably where we will leave things as far as taking cities from the Persian Empire is going, at least by force. We have a chance of winning by a diplomatic victory if we can get the points, and if we don't get deducted points by the AI at the next Congress, which is only a couple of turns away. So we will see what happens there. We secured a golden age for our 3rd time in a row, which is great considering the start we had. And yeah, so let's just see if we can get this game finished with a win, and I'll be really happy if we can do that. So let's go. Just get the crabs online here. So we were just having a sneak around with our scout here to skirt the borders of Wilhelmina's territory here. She doesn't like us. We can't get in with open borders to have a look, but she is one of the furthest in their science, except for the Incas, who have done 3 of their space missions. And yeah, and we just need to see if we can spot any of their spaceports, just so we can do some spy work in there if we need to at any point. And it's Alice here, our spy, who has been our hero so far. She has been going in and doing the work that needs to be done in disrupting rocketry. So we're going to continue that work with her in the Incan Empire. Okay, and we're just going to give another little boost to production here with our builder at Leeds. We'll build a mine on that hill for them. Let's just see if we can sell some of our diamonds to Julius for 10 a turn and 9 a turn to Pachacuti as well. We're happy with that. Alright, so Liverpool have finished building the seaport here. So we can move on to something else. We're just still building buildings that are just improving us. We were so far behind across the board really with everything. I don't mind to carry on building the things we need. We've got a suitable army to defend ourselves at the moment. We can't modernize it particularly anymore right at the second. So yeah, we're just going to keep on improving our infrastructure and our buildings here. And I'm happy to just go in for a research lab here at Liverpool. And Plymouth has completed the sewers. And we can go on to, building a flood barrier here. We've lost so many tiles to coastal flooding. Hopefully we don't lose any more. And Bristol has completed the shipyard, which is awesome. And what else would we like to do here at Bristol? Alright, so we are fine for housing, and a seaport I think would probably be appropriate. Again, we'll improve any coastal tiles that the city has, so we go for that. And we've got our bombers. We will carry on working on the defenses at Bactry. And Stephanie, our great scientist, she's going to help us with our space race projects once our spaceport is completed at London. So 3 more turns and we will get her underway. And we've just been connecting some of our cities up here with our military engineer with railroads. Okay, let's continue working Bactry down. Our little cannon guy, he can just farm experience. All right, our builder, what do we want to do with our builder here? Let's just bring him back on land and we'll figure out where we want to go. Another bomber attack. That's another promotion. This guy's got promotion already, so we will do that, and we will go for evasive maneuvers. Okay, let's see. Is there anything we can improve here at Tarsus? They've got a lot of food with their farmland. Let's just have a look again. Let's get a quarry on these stones, because it probably could do with production at Tarsus. And we've got our fighter here. Can we put him to good use? Not particularly. Let's deploy him though, and then he can get a further range for us. Let's put him right out here on the edge, and we will put him to use. Okay, we've got another heal here. Oh, that's our tank unit. We'll put them back and heal them up. This builder here though, he can move out and put a mine on that hill for us. Our battleship has not really got anything to do. We can't put them to use against Persia, so we just put them on alert for the moment, so we can concentrate on what we're doing there. We have uncovered our first resource of uranium, which was underneath our seaside resort, so we've got to clear that improvement, and then we will get that uranium online. And we've got a camp to just get online as well near Tarsus. All right, guys, that's professional sports for us done. We can finally get some ski resorts done on the I think it is two mountains in our entire empire. Yeah, so it won't do massive changes, but it will just help just a little bit with our tourism, and that will stop people pulling ahead of us. It will also allow us to build the stadium in at the entertainment complex, which will help as well with amenities. And right, our spy has successfully breached the dam at Mashhad. Okay, so that has done some damage to the nearby tiles here, which is great. It's not done too much. The Ottomans are on the verge of losing the city of Mashhad. So let's see what will happen there once we take the other cities. Right, so we lost our military engineer. Not too much to worry about. With our city defenses, we will just try and get rid of this AT crew. And we should put our fighter to work, taking them out as well. And along with our other fighter as well. They have a promotion though, so let's promote them first. And they can get cockpit armor. And then let's see if we can take them out with our other field cannon army. And we do. That's great. Right. 2 more turns for our spaceport. Stephanie can wait for that. Let's put our tank army on alert, ready to move into battery at the right moment. Let's get that mine online for Tarsus as well. Right, our next bomber with the promotion. What should we go for next? And we'll go for close air support. In case we need to take any more units out with them. We haven't had to use our bombers for that yet. But we might just have to at some point. Right, let's work these defenses down. And get the uranium online. And that has given us inspiration for venture politics. So that's great. I'm not sure we will get to that point. All right. Okay, so Hildred, who has breached the dam. What do we want them to do for us next? Well, we could look for somewhere else to either sabotage production or breach another dam. So let's have a look at the science. And Pachacuti still hasn't learned smart materials, so he's not going to be starting that yet. Palmaker has researched for his third project. So has Solomon. Wilhelmina has not. So I think still causing some havoc within the Ottoman Empire is a worthy thing to do. So let's find a city where we can sabotage production in the Ottoman Empire. Right, where have we got? Mohenjo-Daro or Halep, but it's going to be Mohenjo-Daro because they have one of their spaceports. That's definitely going to be the one we want to target. And we've got our golden age for the next era, which is going to be great. So Solomon is in a dark age and Nader Shah is in a dark age. So both of these are good for us. We're going to have a much stronger effect against their loyalty. And let's have a look what dedications we want for our next era. Okay, so we have chosen Bodyguard of Lies before, which is going to basically time to complete all offensive missions reduced by 25%, which is good because we're doing so much offensive spy work. So that is still a really good one for us. Automaton Warfare, obviously, I don't even need to state why that's awesome. You get a free giant death robot and you get the uranium for free as well. And you get a +1 resource collection for your uranium mine as well. Sky and Stars, though, that would be great. So we're in the information era. And if in the information era, we will get Eurekas for satellites, which we're just about to complete anyway, so that's irrelevant. Nuclear fusion and nanotechnology. So if we just go in and have a look. So nuclear fusion, which will give us access to nuclear power plants, also in the Manhattan Project. I don't think we'll be building or dropping any nukes on anyone at this time, but the nanotechnologies, we've already got the boost for that. So all we'd be getting from that really is a boost for nuclear fusion, and I don't think that makes that worth our dedication. Wish You Were Here. Obviously we're not going for a culture game at all, though we have tried to make plenty of wonders so we didn't just get obliterated by the other AI's culture and pressure. But I'm not really sure that's worth our while either. So it's definitely got to be between Body of Lies and Automaton Warfare. We're not going for all-out war either. We just wanted to go to war with Persia and take some of their cities. So again, I think for us in the situation we're in, Bodyguard of Lies is definitely going to be the way we want to go. So let's lock that in. Okay, and let's get our next civic chosen. Where do we want to go next with our civic? And we could beeline for our next tier of government. And I'm not sure which one we want to do at this point. So maybe we won't go that far ahead of ourselves. We can get 3 envoys if we start with cultural heritage. And then I think let's just lock in these two here, cultural heritage and rapid deployment, and then after that we'll work out which direction is best for us to go in. So production at Stoke, we've completed the flood barriers. Yay. Right, so what is the best next thing for us to do? And we have fine food. Let us build. Let's build ourselves an entertainment complex. We still want to keep our people happy. It's going to help us push through to the end of the game. Tarsus has repaired the granary that was destroyed there. We need to repair the outer defenses. I need to remember we have the projects going on, the competitions going on. We are really going to struggle with this one here, considering we're at war with Nadashar. So that's going to be a drawback. We need to train athletes in time for the end of that competition as well. All right, we just got Nadashar looking for peace again. He's increased his offer, but we still want those 2 cities, so that's a no. All right, and so we have got a +1 era score for entering the information era with this discovery of satellites. And that has given us access to our second space project as well. Once we are ready in London, we'll get the Earth satellite launched. And then we will move straight on to our second one as well. We're trying to catch them, the AI up in their science. All right, where do we want to go next with our builder? Now we've got the uranium online. And that's us. I'm assuming we should be good for food, but not really brilliant for food here. So let's build ourselves another farm on this Plains Hill there. Right, let's see what damage we can do to Factory. Right, keep going with our bombers. That's another promotion. We'll go for close air support. And we've got our other bomber as well. So it's not looking like it'll be this turn. Oh, I just brought our unit down and I didn't really mean to do that. Let's put our fighters to good use here and try and take out this artillery army. And we've got a +1 era score for that. Okay. I feel like we could try and bring some units in, though the bombers will probably do the work we need them to do by next turn. Yeah. We're not worried about too much, but we'll make a couple of units head in and see if we need any extra shots going in. We will plug in telecommunications for actually let's just see here. Is that where we really want to go? Or do we want to beeline straight for nanotechnologies, which would be composites and synthetic materials? And that is, yeah. That's going to be what we want to do. We want to get to nanotechnologies. Keep pushing forwards on that front. One more turn for our spaceport. So definitely is doing a great job holding in there. And let's build ourselves another mine. For London there. And we will keep farming some experience with our field cannons. That's another promotion for us there. Let's get another mine built over here. It's not a hill, so we're not going to put a mine there. Sorry. Right. We've got more diamonds to sell to Mansa Musa. He will take them. All right, so we're currently being blocked by this Incan artillery army. So we can't get through there. We're going to have to find a long way round, or just maybe at this point set our guy on auto explore. I do feel like we really are getting close to the end now. I'm not sure how we're going to how we're going to fare. Whether we'll get the diplomatic victory or not, I don't quite know yet. Let's put our fighters to use again with this AT crew army. Okay, our field cannon has been promoted. Let's move this guy back. We didn't really mean to move him out there. And We'll move our field cannon back and promote him, and he will get garrison promotion. Okay, let's see if we can get Bactry down this turn. I think we probably will. And I think that is going to be enough for us to get in. It's not quite. And we're going to have to take both our tank units in. And we've got Bactry. That is awesome. Right, we will use these defenses immediately and try and take down this AT crew. We'll move some infantry units in just to help defend against that. All right, but we have our spaceport completed at London. We can immediately put Stephanie Quolek to good use with 100% production towards space race projects. So that is really good for us. Right, we're going to keep this city. Obviously, we might need to do a little shift with governors here. So let's reassign. Reassign Victor to Bactry. And that's going to help us just steady the ship there. Okay, so we can immediately go in with our launch Earth satellite project. That's only going to take us 3 turns, so that's going to be great. We've got a policy card locked in, which also gives us a boost towards our space race projects. So let us do that. Newcastle, we are going to put them to good use to train athletes. Let's just have another look. Okay, so we've got 100, another project take it to 150. We probably want to do another project somewhere else just to make sure we have that locked in. So we can do that there at Stoke. I think we will do that. Make sure we have that one locked in. And we will send trade as well, aid rather, as well. I think that will be important if we can get some of those projects done. Okay, let's build our first solar farm. That's going to give us a era score, 2 era points for our first solar farm. All right, where do we want to go now with our builder? Let's bring him down towards Bactry, and we can do some repairs in and around Bactry. And we can get rid of this artillery guy next to Ray. We can upgrade our ironclad fleet to a destroyer now. So let's do that. We've got the money to spare. We are happy for that. We need to choose an escape route for Millicent, who has managed to steal, or potentially, 1,176 gold. This is her first espionage job, so hopefully we could succeed and get a promotion, and we are. That's great. So that's another spy with an initial promotion. Okay, so at Bactry, what do we want to build first? They are starving, and we need that to grow, and it's going to give us a little bit of housing as well. Only 1 turn, so that is great. All right, so there's been a major flood as well on the river where we had recently destroyed the dam. So that has gone and done even more damage. And we will move around these mountains with our scout there. We are building a farm for Wolverhampton here, just for a little boost to our food. Right, promotion for this bomber guy, close air support as well. And let's start working on our next target. We're getting close to our goal for cities we want to collect. Just notice here we've got a couple of giant death robots from the Ottoman Empire, just, you know, taking a walk through our territory here. Don't know where they're going or quite what happened to them. They've taken a hit. But that tells me I do not really want to tangle with the Ottomans at this point. it will probably end quite badly. Right, so let's get some improvements repaired around factory. It's going to help with their growth as well. Okay, so let's get our bombers going. And we need to rebase these guys because they are too far away. We can go to Newcastle with this guy and that will be fine. Okay, where do we want to go next? Let's go get this camp online. That'll be great. Let's just hold a field cannon back. Artillery. Move them forwards. We might put them to use, help just work the city down that little bit faster. Right. So we'll heal our tank armies up. Promote this guy. And we'll promote him with marauding. Okay, we got ourselves a settler. Pretty irrelevant at this time, but let's send him over in the direction that we said we possibly might settle a last city. Might not even get him down before this is over. All right, we can upgrade our infantry here to mechanized infantry. So while we've got the cash, we will get that done. All right, we have some more units up this way, so we'll just move our fighters more into position and we will take out what we can using our battleship as well. We have our destroyer armada ready. They will probably face the same fate as our ironclads will. They take 2 hits just trying to get past race, but just not bothered with getting past there. Right, building at Wolverhampton. We have completed the aquarium, which is great. What do we want to go for next? And let's buy tile, and we're going to go for a Royal Navy dockyard for Wolverhampton. I think that's going to be a good one for us, or at least a good one for Wolverhampton. Put them in there. Right, Tarsus has repaired their outer defences, and we might as well use their campus, and we'll start with the library. Bucktree has repaired their granary, so 2 turns to repair the outer defences there. That's important. Let's do that. But again, Nadashar coming in with a peace offer, but we're not quite there yet. Nearly. Okay, and there's another successful Siphon Funds mission completed, and another initial promotion for our one of our new spies. Keep getting these tiles repaired. So I feel like this it's feeling to me like a little bit of a grindy end to the game, but I think that's just been the nature of this game. Has been, even from the very start, it has felt very grindy just to get anything out of the game. But I feel like it's a perfect example of, even if you've not been dealt all the hands you could possibly want to be dealt, there is still things you can do and ways you can go about things to put yourself in a better position. And if you're willing to get a little bit grindy with it, really, there are ways to come back and possibly put yourself in a position to get a win. So let's keep moving around with our artillery as well, see if we can get some extra shots in. We'll heal that infantry guy up. We just put this guy on alert, ready for action. Our tank is here and ready for when we need him. Right, so Emery was our other new guy who just managed to steal some funds, so he has earned himself a promotion here. We have Cat Burglar, not interested. Seduction, Cat Spies it for 2 level of experience, not really. Surveillance, Cat Spying, all city districts defended, +1 level. None of these are particularly great. Let's take Cat Burglar, and then we can just, it's not really going to achieve any goals for us, but we can just steal some stuff. Right, Liverpool has completed research lab, and what else can we put them to use now doing? Right, so we need happiness in our empire. So let's build an entertainment complex. That's going to hopefully do something to build up our amenities. We need some desperately. Okay, we get the camp online here. Okay, we're being hit hard by a category 5 hurricane off the Arctic sort of circle. So that's lovely. And there we have our first space race project done. We have launched the Earth satellite. That is one down. We'll move straight on to our second project and see if we can catch up the AI on our science projects. Really happy with that. And we've completed cultural heritage as well, and that will move on to rapid deployment for us. Alice again has been successful in disrupting rocketry. She is doing some awesome work for us. Right. So let's carry on working on Farsagardia. Bombard with our battleship there. And let's keep working these city defenses down. Right, so we are getting there. I feel that if we move our artillery into range, we will put them at in a vulnerable position against their AT crew armies, who are going to be quite powerful against them. So I'm going to move them back a little bit and move one of our tank armies just to the front line here and put them on alert. Okay, let's go get this resource of cotton online. There's something else to sell for us. We'll put a lumber mill in here. And London has done its project, so we'll move straight on to launch moon landing. Now it's going to take us 4 turns. Let's just have a quick sneak peek at what is going on here. Okay, so we are not dead last for our science anymore. Julius is still finishing up his first project. Nadshar is not even there yet, so we're moving straight on to our second project. Pachacuti still hasn't researched smart materials, so that is really good to know. We're going to be on track to, well, let's just see. We need to see where we're at with nanotechnologies. So we're 1 turn away from completing composites, and then we will move on to nanotechnologies. So 4 turns as well to finish our next space race project. It pretty much lines us up to go straight in to launch our Mars colony. So within about 10 turns, I'd say, possibly, we might be level pegging with the Incas on our science projects, which is just amazing. Like, we were so far behind on everything, and again, it's just an example of if you persevere and you do the right things, you put the right units to good use, like the spy work, you know, things can be made out of almost nothing. Right, let's just see where we're at with world games. We're up to 150. We should have another project going on somewhere. Yeah, we've only 4 turns left. There is still a chance that we could just train athletes again, and I think there still is a chance we could take Pasagadia in the next turn. And then the next turn after that, could strike a peace deal with Nadashar. And then, if we do, we've got enough gold. We could just throw gold at the aid request, and we could come out with a win. So we could win this game in 3 turns. Right, Bactry has repaired its outer defenses. We will build a monument in there. It's going to help with our loyalty, which is probably a little bit strained at the moment. Right, Alice has destroyed another spaceport, so that is awesome. Let's again just have another sneaky look. Maybe we should move to the Ottoman Empire now and see what we can do there. So, does he have 1, 2, 3? Let's just go have a look. So he's not actually started it, has he? I don't believe he has. So here we have 1. Okay. Maybe he has a Bursa. Let's go to Bursa with Alice. She can do what she does best. Right, Emery, who is being promoted to Steel Great Works. And let's just put him straight to work on that. See what we can do. Though we're probably going to see a rebellion in 3 turns from Mashhad. So we'll abort that mission and we'll move him somewhere else a bit more useful. Otherwise it's just going to be a waste of turns. We don't want that. Scout. Let's just stick him on auto explore at this point. We're not going to get much more use out of him. Trying to find our ways around. Yeah, we're just holding tight on the front line, waiting for our move. We'll get rid of that guy having a snoop around and put him on alert. Okay. Skip turn with our destroyer. Can't do anything yet. Let's move our guy into our encampment here. Alright, where are we going with our guy here? Might as well put a lumber mill on those woods there. Alright, and that's composites done for us as well. We're moving straight on to nanotechnologies, which is now only going to take us 3 turns. 3 turns to complete our moon landing. That is going to line up perfectly for us if we should need to keep on that that route to victory. So yeah, that's great. Nadashar looks like he is going on the offensive here, so we need to just deal with this guy here. We'll put our fighters to good use, and our cannons, and all our city defenses, and our other fighter as well. He's got promotion, so let's get that done for him. All right, strafe is fine. That's a good promotion for them. We can use our artillery guy here though. He can put a shot in on the AT crew. And I think we're fine just holding still. He's not going to be able to do much to us now. But let's see if we can get this last city taken down this turn. That will be great if we can. All right. So it looks like we're going to need to be able to pull off a double attack again. Can we reach it with both our tanks? We can't. Okay. That is kind of frustrating, and I probably should have counted for that. All right, we can upgrade our tanks now to modern infantry as well. All right. So it is a little bit annoying. We've not got anything else we can do. I don't think we do. That's really unfortunate, but we might as well just upgrade to a modern armor while we can. Right, Millicent has her promotion. We have seduction, smear campaign, or surveillance. All right, nothing really of much interest here, but we will go for seduction. We have another great admiral, and that's another great person for us. I think possibly only our fourth or fifth. No, our fifth, I think. Let's see. So gain 2 randomly chosen free technologies. That's going to be great for us at this point. Stealth technology, awesome. And advanced ballistics as well, which we kind of just skirted around. So that is done for us anyway. Right, Newcastle upon Tyne. We were training athletes. We are out in the lead now. Let us send aid. Right, Sunderland can send aid also. And Leeds can work on a flood barrier. 46 turns. I don't think we're going to be getting there, do you? All right, library completed Tarsus. Might as well just move on to the university. And we have a barbarian battleship in at Norwich. Try and clear that with our city defenses a little bit. And then we will move our navy out to try and deal with that. Let's move our guy down and upgrade him while he's there. We could upgrade our submarine, which we said about doing, and forming a armada of submarines. Right, Barktree, the monument is completed. Let's move on to an arena that's going to help with our amenities and our happiness. Right, Emery. Yeah, Emery, we were moving Emery somewhere else. So let's move him to the person that is out in the lead with culture, which is Mansa. So let's go to Karina and we will see if we can do anything there. All right, so we got Hildred in at Mohenjo-Daro, and we are going to try and sabotage production. And we're just going to skip our turn with a destroyer armada there, put lumber mill in, and next I'll get its cotton online quickly. Nadashah is looking for peace still, obviously, but can you just bear with me? Just one more turn. Give me one more turn, and then we'll come back. We'll do peace. I promise. Just give me one more turn, and we'll talk about it. All right. Okay, so we just got to renew our counter spy mission for our guy in at London. He's boosting all our spies across the board, so that's great. Why have you stopped? You're meant to be auto exploring. You've got nothing to auto explore anymore because we can see everything that makes sense. We don't need this guy anymore. We're going to get rid of him. We can sell some cotton and furs to Julius. I'm happy to do that. And right, let's see we can get this done right now. And we're done. That is all the cities captured that we wanted to capture. And I'm happy with everything we have done here. Let's do a bit more work just clearing out these units. They're going to be causing us problems if we just leave them there. So everyone can have a go at shooting these guys. Put our fighters to good use. There, he is gone. Our other fighter can clear this guy. Our battleship can clear this guy. Okay, so that is 2 turns to go on this aid request. We're going to need 1 more turn to be able to get peace with Nadashar. They will... Yeah, so all we need is that 1 more turn. And we've got potentially victory for ourselves. Plug in an arena here at Stoke. Passagardia. Let's go straight in and try and repair your outer defenses. We need to put these other bombers to use to clear these units out. Otherwise, they're going to be problematic. Why are you not working? Come on. There we go. Right, and our other guy on this AT army here. Okay, so Millicent, what did you selection counts by? Right. You got nothing really good for us. We want to probably try and get yet another promotion. Let's send you somewhere else random and we will siphon some more funds should we need to. Okay, let's move our other armor up. We're going to make sure this city is defended. Okay, we're in a position to upgrade our field cannons now, but we want that cash to pay for aid. So that is what we're going to be doing. Ottomans are losing another city here. And who are they actually going to be losing them to? It's going to be interesting. Would be interesting to know, should we get to that point. Would they flip to us or stay independent? Or would they go to the Incas? Alright, let's move our units down. We are forming a fleet, armada rather, with our submarines. There, we've managed to hunt this guy down. Bring our other unit in, and let's put a shot in on him. Make sure he stays well away from our Norwich. Okay, and bam, we took a heavy hit there from that artillery on our destroyer. Almost wiped him off the face of the earth. That was a heavy hit. Okay, so we want to peace out anyway. Let's talk to Nadshah. You're going to give us all those cities. I'd like to rinse you for everything you got, but I'm just happy to take the peace. We'll peace out. We'll call ourselves friendly adversaries for the moment. Just do all the necessary things we need to do. Repair tiles. Alright, so this pressure is looking good. So this city would still must be falling to us, considering Parsa is now struggling for loyalty too. I imagine that we would be taking control of these cities here and Ray as well. They are all feeling the pressure at the moment, so that is great. We've put ourselves in such a strong position here. Right, one turn left. Do we have the cash? I don't think we do. I'm going to give him every penny we've got. That's only going to take us to about 2,830-ish, nearly 40. That's not a lot. All I can hope for is we complete a couple of aid requests projects that just take us over the line. So here is some, you know, war compensation. I really feel bad for everything I did. Honest. Spend it wisely. All right. We are going to put everything we have an opportunity to on send aid requests. I do believe, I might be wrong, and if you know better than me, you can tell me, but I do believe that even if you're mid-project, that work you put into that aid request does count towards your end score. So even if we can't complete any projects, I'm just going to alert everything here for the time being. Yeah, so even if you don't finish projects, the turns that you have put into it does go towards your final score. That's how I believe it anyway. So, like I said, if anyone knows any better than I, let me know. I'll be happy to concede if I'm wrong. Let's just get any old route going here. And that's another free unit for us. Again, I'm anticipating potentially not needing to do anything more here. Let's put our new armada of submarines to good use and take that guy out. Put some shots in here. I'm glad we haven't had to face the Ottomans and their giant death robots. They really, really would have made our life a misery. Okay, and we've got Emery in Karina. You were going to still work, so we might as well start that. If we're not. All right, so this is it. This is the moment of truth. Let's see. We sell another thing. Might as well take some money back from Nader Shah. Should we proceed any further? But here we go. Let's see what happens. I'm a little bit nervous. Is it going to be or is it not going to be? I don't think it's going to be. I don't think we're going to quite do it for the aid requests. All right. Come on now. Chill out. It's not that bad. Let's just sit down, have a nice cup of tea, and talk about our moon landing we just did. Happy days. We've got our second space race project completed. And nanotechnology completed to line it up perfectly into our next project. Right. Right, so it's the aid request has been completed. And Manza wins. That's mightily unfortunate, isn't it? We did get the games, the world games. That was one more point. So let's have a little look here. It's not gone over yet, but there will be another point in there. Let's sell some more furs. All right, so the game will go on. I was really hoping that that was just going to clinch it for us, but we were just agonizingly close. That's unfortunate. So what we're going to need to do for the moment now is keep on going with our science. And what do we want? We will get nuclear fission underway. And then we will go all the way through to nuclear fusion. And then we'll work out where we're going to go from there. We can start London straight on to the launch Mars colony. Keep in mind, we do have other aid requests going, which we're winning one, which is for Mansa. He can't obviously do it for himself, which he's winning both the other ones. He won the other one and he's winning this one. But we will obviously see what we can do. We're not just going to let him take all the points. Right, Mashhad as well has flipped to independent now. We will, why not take that by force? I'm quite happy for that. So let's first of all upgrade some of our units. We haven't got the cash to do all of them, but that's fine. We will start with working the city defenses down of Mashhad. Probably need to move this guy in closer. Yes, we do. So he can go to Pasagadia. Promote our battleship here to rolling barrage. And we have another project for them to do at Newcastle. We will we will send aid. We might as well get them doing that for us. Liverpool has completed the entertainment complex. We want to get our amenities, our happiness back up. So they will work on an arena. Stoke can work on the zoo. Sunderland, right, we will get the aquatic centre completed at Sunderland. Bactry, a zoo there too. Right, so that's our next goal, is to get our happiness back up, because it is absolutely on the floor at the moment. Right, outer defences repaired at Pasagadia. Let us, what do we want to do? Food is pretty poor, so let's get a granary and a watermill and then a food market in at the neighbourhood. I think is what we want to do. We will repair this here. All right, well, I think that's where we're going to leave things for today. I felt like we were so close to achieving a victory today, but it wasn't meant to be. Quite unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. We can't help that. We are here to keep on fighting, keep on stopping the other guys, mainly Pachacuti at this point, from stealing the victory with science victory. We are working towards that ourselves as well. Look, that is, we're on a level playing field with all the other guys. All we've got to do now is catch up to Pachacuti, and then we're in a position to potentially steal the science victory from them as well, if we don't win through a diplomatic victory in the meantime. But as usual, if you've enjoyed today's content, leave us a like and a comment if you've got anything to say. Really appreciate it if you subscribe, and I hope you have a brilliant rest of your day, and I will see you again in the next one. See ya.